Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Carte. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Carte. Thank you so much for joining me. So I have a fun little project. This is to create some Christmas cards. And that's all that's in the box. And here are some envelopes. And this, I thought, well, what I was ordering was a snow globe cardstock and embellishments. But it came with no directions, no die cuts. So this is what I have. Pretty paper, right? So if we really pretty papers, right? And then we have some sentiments, right? Merry Christmas. Those are nice. Let it snow, glad tidings, Christmas wishes, 'tis the season. Celebrate the season. So nice variety of sentiments there. I don't even have an end picture this time, y'all. Oh my goodness. This is an Anna Griffin kit, but it doesn't feel like I got the whole thing. Maybe I did and just didn't have a clue of what I was ordering. Alright, there's that. These are really pretty. True Anna Griffin style, right? You probably die cut the envelopes like what we've done the last few times. That just seems to be a nice little touch. And they're supposed to be snow globes. And let's see, does this thing even tell me? Doesn't tell me how many or anything, so we might have to count, but this is a pretty sturdy piece of plexiglass here. I might have to go look online just to have an idea of what they looked like what they're supposed to look like. Okay, so let's see what we have here. It looks like there's two of each pattern. They are really pretty. I wouldn't expect anything less from an Anna Griffin kit. Almost seems like there should be an outline to it, right? Okay, so there, these match those. Marvelous. All right, let me go do some research. Okay, I had to back up and kind of repunt this project here. Love the papers, love the cutouts, love the sentiments. Don't like not having directions and not having the die cuts. So this will not be a snow globe project. I'm not sure how to get this to fit into that. It's too wide. So without the directions, I'm kind of lost. That seems a little kerfunkel. Alright, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. So I went through my stash. I always buy cards, blank cards, when I see them go on sale. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm probably not going to use these, the clear doohickeys. We'll put them back in their sleeve to keep them nice and clean. But I'm going to use my scorer and my little press tool here. So get the yarn out of here. I'm going to find where that's at, and I'm just going to crease it. It's already got that crease line on there, so I'm just sort of helping it do its thing. I'll flip it over, do it again. And then it should go right over and crease nicely. This was a nice little gadget when I got it. I've had it for quite a while. Okay, so that'll be step one, to do that for all the cards. All right, so then I need to cut these so that they can be a background. But look, it's too wide, too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my measurement. I got my cutter here. And I'll have leftover for another project. So basically I want to, let's see, our card is 7 inches. So then we want to probably go 6 3/4. I have another cutter. Here it is. This one will let me measure 2 ways. So this one's kind of cool in that it does this. There it is. Alright, so what you can do, okay, so I want to go 6 3/4 this way. 6 3/4. So line it up over here. I'll go up to here. 6 3/4. That's to score. Well, that's cutting. There you go. All right, so 6, that must be the score. All right, so 6 3/4. Nice. Then I want to do the same thing this way. So we're at 5, so 4 3/4 this way. 4. Let's say it's, oh, got that right there. So I think it's going to be 4 1/2, 4 3/4. Let's try this. And then these would be the spare pieces. Let's see. So something like that. Let's see, where's our card opening? Right here. So then we can put any of our circles on here, and we can pop this up to create that 3D effect. All right, and then we can put Merry Christmas. And then we can come back and bling it. Now, we could also emboss this piece here. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all the prep. All right, so fold all my cards and trim all of my pieces so I can fit in here. Then I'll decide if I want to emboss on that. I might add a nice little feature. So why don't we do that? So let me get these cut. That's where we'll start. right, we got all of our tops cut, right? So now I want to emboss the envelopes as well as these. Maybe not all of them so we can see the difference. I dug out my folders for embossing. This has a poinsettia. It's kind of small, so what I might do is just do it on part of one, right? And then have the words on a non-embossed portion. We're going to see. I've got an idea with that. And then these are just the florals. I really like that one. Hopefully you can see it. There we go. Show you the poinsettias. Those will be really pretty. And then a different one. Just abstract. And then our little daisies. And then I found this at a sale. Our JCs have a fundraising sale where they take lots and lots of donations and then they put it all on what we call our big civic center, and then they sell stuff. So I think I got this for like maybe $3. So it's 12 and they have different on each side, right? So that looks like, I don't know what that one is. That one looks like waves. Mermaid. Leaves, like palm fronds. There's an interesting one. Oh, I like that one. So I haven't used these yet. Raindrops. Ah, snowflakes. Oh, that'll be a good one. Butterflies. Oh, birthday. A grid. Spider webs. Okay. So I think we got a good variety to work with here. Oh, and then I've got the small ones for the envelopes. We've used these before. So this is like a leaf. Nope, that's thank you. That's for a different set. There is here we go. This is congratulations. I have a Christmas one here. Oh, I don't know where. I gotta go find it. But these are just different little floral borders for an envelope. All right. We want to look at these. This just is a plate that is will make flowers that you can make a 3D on your like with your paper to put on a card. I have all this. I haven't learned how to use it yet. I've got to. After Christmas in July, that might be our next video. Me learning how to use the magnetic plate and how to use thinlits. Remember, I tried. It was not successful. But I do know how to do this and make it work. So let's see what we have here. So we want paper. Then we want our plate. Then we want our next plate. We want it to be kind of straight. And we want it in the other way. Let's see. Let's actually read the directions. It's been a hot minute since I've done this. Okay, so this is for embossing. So yes, we do want that. For cutting, for embossing, I can do both with this big shot. So you see how they have the plate. That's the main plate. And then we want the bee. And then we want this plate, just like what we were doing. We're going to come from this side though. Let's see, can you see that? Let's move this over. We'll do one from the first. Let's see. Oh, this is where we need our rubber. All right, hold on. I got to go find those little rubber pieces. All right, so now I am ready to start embossing the cutout. So I did a couple practice sheets. This is where I taped it, but look, it made a pucker. I just used some painter's tape, so that didn't work. I'm still going to be able to use it. But then look, you can't really see the embossing. There's the pattern. I mean, on the other side you can. And definitely with the foil, you cannot see it. How about that? Who would even thought of that? Right, little pretty foil. They're still usable, but not the look I was going for. So I'm going to try a couple more times. I'm going to go with a non-foil. And I think I'm going to try putting 3 in here this time. Let's see if we get a little softer kind of, let me see, let me look at this one again. Don't want to go sideways. This is up and down. Again, you can't see it, but it's over here. But see, you get that edge. So I'm not going to be able to use the poinsettia. It's too small for this particular background piece. So let's see. Let's just do a fun floral. I'm going to try putting 3 pieces of cardstock in here. I'm going to line it up. Make sure I don't catch the edges. Do it this way. Either way I think it would have worked, but we'll just lay it on our plate, put our top piece on, and then roll it through. Piece off. Alright, let's see what we got this time. Open up the folder. The plain side's beautiful, right? Always is. But let's see what we have over here. Just a real faint. It gets lost on that completely. This is probably the best one right there. So, I think that's all we're going to emboss. And then we'll be able to compare the end products, see which way we liked. I did have a box of plates from a sale that I went to. Snowflakes would have been beautiful, however, it didn't really emboss. I'm going to try this one last time. So sometimes you'll have, and it's a super light versus what I see here. This is a pretty deep emboss, right? A deep pattern. It's very, very faint here. So, I wonder, and it runs out. So, we're not going to use these. I'm not going to do another experiment on these. We'll see how we're going to use those in a different way. And this just looks like I didn't do anything to it, really. So, we'll just leave that as is. Okay, now for the envelopes, should be much easier. I'm going to open them up. Do 3 or 4 at a time. We'll go with 3, see how that works. And I'm just going to put this long, skinny border piece that I have. Let's see if this will work. Now, if it won't work there, I can also do it along the edge. So something like that, but not on the stamp side. Over there. I could do that. Try to line it up. Let my flat be up. All right. So here are our cards. These are the backs that we folded, right? So that looks good. Here are our fronts that we embossed some, we left some. Here's all of our clip art. Here's our main focal piece. Here's our sentiments. I dug out some bling so we can bling up the cards if we want. So I think I'm just going to decide. Actually, these all will get glued on the same way. And then if I want them to go portrait versus landscape, I can decide that once I get to that stage. So let's just start gluing, and I'm using art glitter glue in here. The way it dries quick and it dries clear. Alright, we're just plugging along. What I did is I took all my backgrounds that were glued to my bases and coordinated the picture I wanted on there, so the cutout, and then it has that pop-up. And then I picked the sentiment I wanted to match, and so now I'm just going through and blinging them up, right? Just adding a little bit of bling on there, turning some portrait, some landscape, right? Just depending on what I think looks best. And while these are stickers, right? They got a sticky back. While these are stickers, I do add just a smidge of glue, because again, the art glitter glue dries clear, and I think it just adds to the longevity. So just simple little dots like that. And again, I'm just using out of my stock, so I have these, and try to get them to stick on there and not in my fingernail. And wipe off my thumb and do it again. here they are. How about that? Got them all done. Not quite the original plan, but I still think they came out very pretty. Alright. They're all similar yet very different. And again, I went ahead and stamped the back of each card so the recipient knows that I handmade this just for them. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And let me know, which way do you like it best? Do you like it embossed or not embossed? Which way do you think looks the best? Alright, and are you a fan of portrait versus landscape? Alright, until next time, y'all, happy crafting. I'll bring it in and get you some close-ups.